Hello guys, so I'll take you through the new internship portal. So let's start. Okay, so the workflow is this way. So content creators would first submit the content creation task, then it would go to the proofreader, then to graphic designer, and then to social media manager. Okay, so first uh, let's start with content creation. So this page is only accessible to the content creators. Okay, and this page, and here you can actually find all the suggestions and suggestions regarding the contents, what you have to do, and this will be updated via our particular portal. I mean, we have this we have used hackmd tool to actually project these suggestions here. So this will be done by the lead team members as well as the admins. Okay, so you don't have to do anything here, you just have to read whatever suggestions what we have given. Okay, and there are three different links here. One is the resources. If you click on it, you'll see the relevant resources and links, what you will be using later. So you can see this, this actually in editing view, that's why this part is coming, otherwise you'll just see the view. Okay, so you'll be able to see the links and you can access that. Okay, so please use that. And this is the attendance link where you'll have to mark attendance every weekend. Okay, and the other one is the drive folder. So click on the drive folder. Okay, so this is the folder where you will have to work, in the sense whenever you're making a content, don't make the drive link on your file. Okay, in your drive, okay, personal drive, because then there would be issues of sharing and lack of monitoring of your work, because we all have to see the work what you're doing, right? So it's better you upload it here, so all members of our the interns as well as the lead team members, and that means everyone has access to your work. Okay, so the workflow would be much smoother. Okay, so you upload your work here. If you're working on a Microsoft Word as like an offline work, then upload it here, or otherwise you can start off the work just by clicking new and choose Google Docs. Okay, so this way whatever you create, whatever file you create, like for example I can write like sample uh, document. Okay, so this is something which I made, right? This is something which I made. So after making this, you should name the file to be your code. Okay, for example, my ID is admin. Okay, so whatever work admin sends, we'll put admin as the ID. Okay, then underscore what is a work. So if it's an econ short, write econ short. So it's like admin econ short, and there can be multiple econ short. Okay, so in that case you can just write the just hint about the main context what it is about. So it is about something GDP related or something, can write that keyword. Okay, so some keywords you can write. Okay, whatever, what is it related to? Okay, or maybe you can write the title, so it won't take much time. Just even if it's a big name, try to like maybe you could write to 2 to 3 words, or maybe starting 2 to 3 words of that particular title, that is fine. Okay, so you create a title something sort of this. Okay, okay, done. After that, I think it automatically saves whatever you do. I think the file would be created here. Yeah, so the file is created here. Okay, so let me refresh to see the rename of the file. Okay, so that you can identify the file. Okay, so admin is basically my ID. Your ID would be something like, if you're a content creator, it would be EC. It would start from EC, ECC or EC, and then some number. Okay, so that's how your ID starts, then what content it is, and then a small title of the content. Okay, so please do this way, and once this is done, right click on this and click on get link. Okay, click on get link, and after that, since this folder is like being shared among everyone, so you just have to copy this link, the get link, and then copy this link and then go back here. Okay, now click on submit content once your content is done. So yeah, so now from here you'll have to enter your ID. Okay, whatever the ID is, enter that, then choose the task. Okay, then after that, paste the URL here. This is the content URL. Okay, and it is being shared among the other people as well, so they can directly work on this file, like proofread on this file. Okay, they don't have to like make a different file for this, so that entire workflow is in a single file. You don't have to create multiple files. It can reach till the graphic designer or maybe the social media person, so that for the entire workflow there is only one file maintained for a content. There is no multiple copies. Okay, and you can add certain remarks or comments what you want to give either to admin or to the next member in the channel. Like for example, this particular content would reach the proofreader, so you can give certain comments like you'll have to see this and this, or maybe you can write like where you are referred to, or whatever comments what you have to give. If you don't have any comments, you don't have to give it, but if you feel that you need to give some comments, you can give here, as well as you can actually give the comments within the word document what you might have given. So if you need certain things to be in this and this way, and even if you have certain suggestion for the graphic designers how to design, you can even give that as a note. You can give it here as well. Okay, or maybe put that in the word document itself. Okay, so you can give in any way. Okay, so that's one thing. Once you submit this, maybe I can show you a sample. Okay, so I am submitting as admin. Okay, this is maybe an econ shot as I mentioned maybe. Okay, and I am giving some comments. Please read it something. Okay, uh, it's a very vague comment, but yeah, you can give any comment. Okay, so I'm just showing you. I mean, I'll delete this task after this. So yeah, so see this. I'm going to submit this. Okay, see, you have successfully submitted your task. So once the task is submitted, so this thing would actually reach the next channel. Okay, so now when proofreaders open their portal, okay, so they would be the work. So this is the work which I submitted right now. Okay, so it's like con shot. I submitted September 4 2021 4:36 p.m. See, 4:36 p.m. Okay, so that's the time when I submitted, and this submitted by the ID is basically who submitted it. Okay, that is admin, and this is the task. Okay, and this is the time, and this is a remark or comment or something. If anything is there, then this would come. Okay, and this is the content. Okay, so if I click on this, if a proofreader clicks on, basically proofreaders would see this page, so they would click on this, they'll directly redirect to this particular portion. So from here they can make changes. So what I would suggest is that whenever proofreaders change something, try to, maybe you can highlight that portion, okay, and edit it. Okay, or maybe what you can do is that copy the same thing and make the correction in a we can actually start a new page and write a proofread content or something, and put a heading. Okay, the final content or something, and after that rewrite the same thing. Okay, or maybe if you're making changes, so that we can see some visible changes. Otherwise, like, it would be like the content creators would be submitting certain content, and you won't be changing much. We don't know what to what level you might have changed it. Sometimes if the work is really good, and if you feel there is no requirement of changing anything, then it's fine. You can write fine or something. Okay, and you can same way for the proofreaders, they have a option to submit. Okay, so they can click here, and they have a similar form as a content creator, so they'll also have to choose the same thing, like con short, their ID what they have used, and then the content. Okay, the same link. Okay, same link they can copy paste, and some comments, like if it's done, if it's perfect, then you can write, okay, I have like, you can write the comments here as well. Like if you have made the changes, you can write, I have made these and these changes, and otherwise the paper is good, whatever it is. So if you feel the paper was fine, perfect, there was no issues in that, you can write, okay, the paper was perfect, there was like no requirement of any change. But you can maybe suggest the graphic designers or something, if you have certain ideas how to proceed or something, or maybe the social media people how to promote, you can even give those comments here. So whatever comments you feel should be given, you can give via this form. Okay, so once that is done, this would reach to the graphic designers. Okay, so once this reaches graphic designers, okay, they'll see a similar pattern whatever content is given. Okay, so one more thing what you have to understand is that the works won't be just given by the people in the interns. Rather, even we can give content. So the work which would be directly assigned by the admin would be having an admin ID. That's what I mentioned before. So you should expect that work too, other than the work which is coming via the pipeline. So they can also see the content, so you can view the content what it is, and work upon that, and then go to submit content of graphic designer. Okay, for graphic designer there's a slight change in the sense they'll also have to upload the design. Okay, so what they have to do is it enter their ID, then the task, same thing. then the content is basically the same URL. Okay, this same URL. So throughout this channel, I mean this pipeline, everyone has to use the same URL. Okay, so that you don't create multiple copies. After that, preferably the Canva link what you were working on. Okay, so you can directly put the working link of the Canva. So whatever you're working, so I mean this is a sample thing, so you can actually put the working Canva link whatever you were working and paste it there, so that we can also edit or make changes or whatever, and put certain comments whatever you are made changes or you feel there should be something more, you can ask for that, or maybe if you feel that is perfect you can tell that or whatever. Okay, so whatever comments you have you can put it there and then submit. Okay, so that's just for the graphic designers. And then in the last stage, this is for the social media interns. Okay, so in the social media managers part, so they have a portal, they can see the works what graphic designers have done. So this is basically design the Canva link. Okay, so they can go there and download it. So that is one thing, and here is the content what the other person might have sent. Okay, so yeah, so basically this is the so this is actually a work I mean uploaded by one of the graphic designers. So this is how it looks. So she have actually put the design here and this is the content. Okay, so yeah, so this is how it would look like. So for social media people, they have to download both the content and this. So this is kind of final work, they don't have to edit anything. So they just take this and post on different platforms. So you can see on the submit content place, so they have a like standalone form outside the website. So they have to put their intern ID, then the work kind of task. So if you publish on our website certain contents, for now we don't have anything to publish directly on website, but we'll give those works in future. So for now we can I mean whatever work wherever you have shared, please put this. Okay, and after that put the links where you have shared. Okay, so if you have shared on LinkedIn, put the LinkedIn URL of the post. Maybe for example it's like linkedin something.com some slash something. Okay, this is the URL of that, then comma. Okay, then Twitter means Twitter. Okay, so you have to put all the links wherever you shared. Now the post, the link of that post you should share here, just for cross verification, so that we will verify if you are actually shared or not. I mean we'll definitely get to know from that, but just to know, because when once you submit this form now, we get the details of the person who submitted the form. Okay, so that would make us also understand who submitted the form, we don't have any confusion. So one way it is like we can verify with your ID. Other than that, whenever whoever submits this form, we get the information that who submitted the form, you don't even have to enter the name. Okay, so that's it. So this is how the structure works. So hopefully you will use it optimally and properly, because once you start using it heavily now, you don't have to come back to us every time, because everything is like self-explanatory, like you'll get all the works here, you don't have to panic. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much and all the very best for the internship.